Yes, it is.
All right, awesome. So let me tell you, folks, so Co-op Business is a Fintech company. Co-op Business applies technology, wealth generating strategies, and digital assets to help you improve the financial health of our members. Folks, you are going to find as we go through this that there has never ever been an easier way for you to create success for you and your family. And it's important to understand that Co-op Business is a Fintech business. When you register in Co-op Business, you are going to get global business ownership, you are going to get expert mentorship, and you are going to get the opportunity to create a predictable, ongoing passive income. And as you know, we call that pop income. That is going to become a familiar sound around the world in the next coming weeks and months and years to come. Now, here's who we are. This is our elevator pitch. You know, people want to understand, well, who are we? What do we do? What do we represent? Here it is. Co-op Business provides its members with business ownership, expert mentoring, and an opportunity to quickly generate an ongoing passive income in 2 simple, doable steps. And right now, you've heard me say predictable, ongoing passive income 5 or 6 times. You're going to hear it more as we continue along here, because I need this to sink in. Because no matter what you're doing in life, whatever business you're doing at this very moment, you need to create a predictable, ongoing passive income to secure your future. And that's what Co-op Business is going to do for you. Oh yeah, and I got a disclaimer from my lawyers the other day. They say that I need to give you a friendly reminder that any income or earnings statements we make are just rough estimates of what could be possible. There's no guarantees you'll earn the exact same amount, but with the right skills and work ethic, the sky's the limit. So let's have fun and best of successes on your co-op journey. Now here, this is going to blow your mind. This is absolutely going to blow your mind, because in the next couple of slides, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. And so listen, if you're sending a text message right now, if you're talking to somebody right now, if you're distracted, become undistracted right now, because this is only going to last for a minute. And you might miss it. So you want to be paying attention. And here's the thing, folks. Here is the thing. You heard it say that we've been working on this for over a decade. We have. And here is the exact opportunity you have, is that we have set the table for you. We've done everything for you right now. And all you have to do is pick up the fork and eat. And there's a couple of quotes that I put in here, because you're in Co-op Business, you are going to get a brand new quote from me every single day. And here's one right now. And it's really important. And it's important that you understand it right now. If you want to make a difference in your future, you need to understand what it takes to make that difference. And entrepreneurship is having the courage to shape your own destiny. You see, we've set the table for you, but if you don't have the courage to take that first step and to take that second step, you will go hungry. Check it out. So the first step is you need to become a global business owner. There's 2 ways in which you can do it. The first way is $99. It's a $99 one-time out of pocket to set you up for a lifetime of predictable, ongoing passive incomes. When you pay that $99, which amounts to $1 a day, because once you're in, it's going to be $1 a day, $1 a day. But I'm going to tell you how to get that covered. So when you register, you get 3 Co-op 28 tokens, which each token gets you 28 days in the cooperative. Plus, you get a pay it forward token from the person that invited you. Now, To be clear, that provides you with 112 days, your first 112 days in business. Now, check this out, folks. We do not want you taking 112 days to do the 2 steps, which you're going to find out in just a moment. You're also going to get those 3 co-op NFTs, which provide you with online business ownership, and it is on the blockchain. Now, we also have the $10 a day cooperative. And folks, if you have the wherewithal, remember, both of these should be a one-time out-of-pocket. It is in your best interest to join in both cooperatives if you can. When you join in both cooperatives, it'll be $379 plus whatever the fees are, and that gets you in the $1 a day cooperative and in the $10 a day cooperative. It gets you your 4 co-op 28 tokens. It also gets you a co-op 28 token, which gets you 28 days in the $10 a day cooperative. And as you can imagine, the $10 a day cooperative means that you are getting to your goals 10 times faster. And you're going to see what these goals look like in a moment. It's going to blow your mind. You also get those 3 co-op NFTs. Now, you want to know what you're going to get for that $1 a day or for that $10 a day. You heard me mention that we give you co-op, we provide you with co-op mentorship. Listen, folks, we are not providing you with off-the-shelf mentorship. What we are providing to you is proprietary. We built it, we made it, we give it to you, and you cannot get it anywhere else on the planet except in your co-op business dashboard. So for your $1 a day, you get the Co-op Apex mindset. Co-op Apex mindset. What that is going to do is that's going to unlock your positive thinking and teach you highly effective habits. Because if you don't have the right mindset and you don't have the right habits, you cannot achieve, you might be able to achieve temporary success, but you won't keep that success. By having the right mindset, having the right habits, you will not only get to your goals, but your goals will sustain you because you will know what you need to do. Now, for the $10 a day, and folks, listen, this is our MBA, right? This is our MBA. If you go to an Ivy League school and get an MBA, it can cost you anywhere from $70,000 to $200,000 to get that MBA. And folks, I can tell you that I believe you will leave that Ivy League MBA that you spent $200,000 on less prepared than you will be when you take the co-op MBA, which is a co-op Apex business. It's mastering the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. You're going to get an entrepreneurship MBA course, which consists of at least, we've already got 25 modules. Remember, these are proprietary. These are different than what you're going to get at the regular schools that are out there. We're going to teach you how to do things to sustain your life. Not only that, folks, listen. We've been building stuff now for several months. And when I say we've been building stuff, we've been building what you need, the foundation, the tools, the resources that you need to be a apex entrepreneur. And for those of you, and I'm sure you all do, but apex means the top of the top. There is nothing higher than apex. The only thing in the known universe that is higher than apex is zenith. And that means you are above the observer. So on our terrestrial platform, you are getting an apex education through co-op business. It doesn't get any better. We've also got challenges for you, folks. And by the way, the first challenge that we've got for you, which we're going to provide to you on, I think February 4th is the day. We're going to provide that for you on February 4th, is your 33-day challenge. Folks, this 33-day challenge that we are going to provide to you is going to set you up within 33 days. It is going to set you up to live the life that you want, the way you want, where you want, and with who you want. It is an awesome, fun, and hugely rewarding challenge that is made simple enough that we can all do it. We've also got rewards that we're going to be providing for you. And by the way, what's happening right now from today, which is January 24th through to February 4th, is an opportunity, an unprecedented opportunity. This is to our loyal Co-op Crowd membership. You're getting all of this information prior to us going out and starting our global marketing. And folks, I can tell you right now that the marketing, we've never done marketing for any of our businesses ever. The only thing we've ever done is hold conference calls or webinars. And we've done over $1 billion. We're getting ready to launch and unleash a massive global marketing campaign. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we know for a fact that co-op business is the perfect business, and that 100% of the people who take the time to complete the 2 steps, which I'm going to show you in a minute, can achieve massive success. And when you have a business that can provide the successes that co-op business can provide, that can provide the income that co-op business can provide, and can provide the security that co-op business can provide, you have a perfect business model that every person on the planet who is in need of money will want to use and share. That's what we are embarking on, and you get 10 days. It was going to be 7 days, but we're giving you 10 days before we tell the rest of the world. So use this time wisely. Look at it. 2 steps, 2 simple, doable steps to earn your POP income. Number 1, register and activate your co-op business subscription. You can do it for $99 or you can do it for $379. The choice is yours. And by the way, for all of our active members in Co-op Crowd, guess what? We have activated your subscription. If you were in in Co-op 25, you are in Co-op 28 in Co-op Business. If you were in Co-op 250 in Co-op Crowd, you are in Co-op 280 in Co-op Business. It means that right now you have 10 days to secure your future and complete step 2. We've already given you free of charge step 1. So all you have to do in the next 10 days to secure your future in co-op business and create a predictable, ongoing passive income to last you a lifetime is this. Personally register 3 or more to become co-op business owners who do the same, or personally register 4. Doing so in either the 25 or, in the co-op 28 or the co-op 280 covers your $1 a day and $10 a day subscription into the future. You don't have to take that $379 out of your pocket. You don't have to take that $99 out of your pocket. We already did that for you. So use this time wisely. Think about what you need to do. Personally register 3 or more who do the same, or simply register 4 personals yourself. That sets you up for a lifetime of earnings. How you earn top income. I'm not sure if that's the right title. All right, so we've spent decades perfecting our systems to make your job of creating a predictable, ongoing passive income easy as possible, and it cannot get any easier than what I just said. I just told you what it was. Personally, register 3 or more who do the same and become co-op business owners, or personally register 4 who become co-op business owners. Here's another one of my quotes. And by the way, I won't bore you with a whole bunch of other quotes. This is the last one I'm going to give you during this presentation. And it's important. Listen to these words carefully. Your greatest risk is not taking a risk. Your greatest risk is not taking a risk. You have the opportunity, because we have set the table for you. In co-op business, we have spent millions and millions and millions of dollars. We have tested the system for 2 decades. We have tried it live. We have written scripts and ran it out to 1 billion people. We've tested to ensure that the income model that we put together works. We have created and built and delivered to you our co-op wallet long before anybody else knew how important it was to have a wallet, a digital wallet. We've created tools for you. We've created the perfect system for you. This co-op business is not just simply an idea whose time has come. It is an idea that has been in the making for 2 decades. And right now, you already know that in 2000, I was homeless, and in 2001, I created the world's first crowdfunding system. It was a homeless person who was in need who created the world's first crowdfunding system. I knew I could do better. I needed for you, for my daughter, for my relatives, I knew I needed to create a system that 100% of the people could do. I knew. You can look back on my videos as far back as 2009. I predicted that the world would change and machines would take all our jobs away. It is happening right now. As we are on this webinar, literally thousands of jobs are being disposed with. I knew that you needed to have in your possession the opportunity to have entrepreneurial skills, an entrepreneurial business, and a 21st century income. It's this. So let me say this again. Your risk is not taking the risk. And remember what your risk is. For the next 10 days, if you were an active co-op member, you are free. And the only thing that you have to do to secure your future in this business is to go to your team. And by the way, most of you have been building your teams for a little while. When I say go to your team, that team that you have in Co-op Crowd, it might be 10 members, it might be 20, it might be 20,000. Go to them. Let them know that you are the first to know about co-op business, and you are letting them know and giving them the opportunity to also, be first. So most of you don't need to go looking for a team. You don't have to find new people. You have a team. You have your co-op crowd team that you can put into co-op business and start earning a predictable ongoing income in co-op crowd and start earning a predictable ongoing passive income in co-op business. This is it's so mind-boggling. Listen, we've created the perfect system to help you to create this income. We've created the cooperative. And in the cooperative, you have 10 income stages. And in those 10 income stages, there are 88,572 businesses. They just need to be activated beginning with you. And as those business centers become active, when you get your first 3, you're now receiving a royalty from those 3 business centers. When they get their next 3, you're now receiving a royalty from 12 business centers. And as our teams continue to grow, eventually, think about this, eventually, you will be receiving a small passive royalty from 88,572 people every 28 days. That means that when you do the work today or tomorrow or over the next 10 days and you secure and lock in your position in co-op business, you are setting yourself up to receive an income 13 times a year from hundreds and then thousands and then tens of thousands of people every day for the rest of your life. Do the work once, get paid in perpetuity. You see, folks, we truly have built this perfect business. And check this out. You don't have to qualify every month by going and registering 3 new people. You don't have to hold meetings once a week. You don't have to stand on a rooftop and shout, hey, join me in co-op business. No, you do the work once, make sure your team stays active, get paid forever. It doesn't get any better than this. Now check this out. Here's something else that's really important to understand, because on the next couple of slides, you're going to see something that's going to make you go crazy. It might even cause you to doubt the veracity of what I'm saying. But remember, in your back office, you also have co-op free. You have co-op free and co-op crowd. You have the same co-op free in co-op business. So if you don't believe me, you get to check it out and try it for free. And right now you've got the next 10 days to prove that it does exactly what we say it does. In the co-op business world, just like in the real world, guess what? 1 + 1 truly does equal 2. When you see the numbers that we have and the strategies that we have on our co-op business site, they are accurate to a mathematical certainty. You do what is asked, you will receive what we say, because that's the way this system works. It's based on real math. We don't have to take this and somehow artificially inflate it so that you get some type of 2% or 3% or 4% a day. This is based on real math. $1 equals $1. We just know how to split it up and divide it amongst you better than anybody else on the planet. Now check this out, all right? Listen, you just heard me say that you can have 88,572 people, and you can be receiving a small royalty from each of those 88,572 people. Folks, when you think of that number, you think, David, you've lost your mind. I can't get 88,572 people. We know, and neither can I. But one thing that we do know is that the vast majority of you can get 3. Now check this out. Here is the 30-day challenge for you to complete your cooperative in 30 days. In your first 3 days, you register 3 people to become co-op global business owners. 3. That's it. The next 3 days, they register 3 to become global business owners. And if you can see this chart right here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. If you can see this chart, whoops. You can see this chart right here. No, not that one. This chart. Look at, here's you. This is your first level. You get 3. This is your second level. They each get 3, and so on and so forth. And by the way, down here on level 9, right on level 9, there's 19,000 and some odd numbers of people, 19,000 and change. Do you know 19,000 people? No. Well, you might, but you know 19,000 people that you can get into co-op business in the next 3 days? No. But check this out. And here's why I am letting you know that the things that I am saying to you are reality. This is not hocus pocus. This is not a wishful thinking. This is a reality. Think about what you're doing right now to earn a living. You might be working in a shoe store, and for you to receive that $500 payment while you're working in that shoe store, you might have to sell 200 pairs of shoes this week so that you can get that $500 payment. Maybe you're working in an office. And if you are working in an office, for you to get that $500 paycheck, you need to go to that office job for the next 40 hours. And then you got to do it all over again next week to get that $500. Think about the difficulties you are putting forth to make somebody else rich instead of yourself rich. And then think about what we are asking you here at Co-op Business. We are saying that in the next 3 days, simply find 3 people who want to improve their lives, 3 people who would love to be entrepreneurs, 3 people who would love to own their own business, 3 people who would love to live their life debt-free, stress-free, and financially free. If you can't find 3 people in 3 days with a concerted effort, but you can go to work for 40 hours for a measly $500, and most of you aren't even taking home $500. You need to really think about what's most important to you, what's most important to your family, and what is most important to your future. Your future self is relying on you to complete the one step that you have left, the one step, and get 3 co-op business owners into co-op business. 3. And when you do, those 19,000 people that are on the 9th level, to them, it is their day one. They don't know that there's 19,000 people above them. All they know is that they need to do what I'm telling you to do today. Get 3 people and help to secure them in the greatest business opportunity of our time, co-op business. They can do it for $99 or they can do it for $379. How much does a pair of shoes cost? How much do you spend on lunch when you go to work every day? I bet you spend more than $99 just on lunches and coffees. Folks, change your perspective, change your lot in life. When those 19,000 people go out and in the first 3 days, they get 3 people to join them and become global business owners, you will receive another 59,049 royalties, and you will have a completed cooperative. You get 3 and 3, they get 3 and 3, they get 3 and 3 in 30 days. Okay, you ready? Are you sitting down? In 30 days, you are a millionaire. If that's not motivation enough, then I highly recommend that perhaps this is not for you. Now check this out, all right? So I told you that you're going to be freaked out, all right? So you can become a multimillionaire in co-op business. Join in the co-op combo pack. We each reach 3. We each become qualified, and we each ultimately receive $730,283. Let me say that again. $10,730,283 every 28 days. Folks, that's got to be motivation enough for you. Now check this out. Here's the numbers. When you get your first 3, you got $289. When they get their 3, you got $421. When they get their 3, you got $960. And as this process continues, and we each simply reach 3, we're not reaching 300. We're simply each reaching 3. Now, we talked about that 30-day challenge. You don't have to do it in 30 days, because this is your business and you go at your own pace. But if you don't challenge yourself, you might take 30 days. Do you want to be a multimillionaire next year or by spring? As this process continues, you can see the numbers right there. Ultimately, you get, just with 3, you ultimately get to be receiving $10,730,283. That number's wrong on there. One of them's wrong. $283 every 28 days. Now, I don't know. That should be motivation for you. Because I know for me, it's motivation. I know for Keith, it's motivation. And now, not only have we built the perfect system for you, we have come up with the perfect strategy for you. Instead of asking somebody to join you in business, ask them if you can pay it forward for them, as long as they are willing to pay it forward to 3 of their friends. We're going to use a pay it forward strategy. Co-op business is the ultimate win-win-win and is your fastest way to wealth. It is a win because you get co-op business ownership, you get mentorship, and you get an opportunity to create a predictable, ongoing passive income. It is a win because the people that you care most about get to have the same thing. And it is a win for co-op business. We get to keep providing you with maximum tools to make your life better and more rewarding. We simply each reach 3 and pay it forward. That helps us reach our goals faster. Folks, does it get any better? The answer is yes. And here's why. There's 2 reasons why. 1, you receive your money immediately. Listen, folks, if you have any doubts about whether or not the things that we are saying right now on this webinar to you are true, consider this. You do the work today, you get paid today. You do the work today, you get paid today. You don't have to wait until you have $500,000 or $1 million or $100 or $1,000. No. Whatever work you do today, you get paid today. Tell me a real business that can afford to pay you today. Only fake businesses hold up your money for a long period of time. Only fake businesses say that you can only access 10% of your money. Real businesses give you access to 100% of your money when you want it. We have been doing this for 22 years, and in 22 years, we have never missed a payment. In 22 years, we have never missed a payment. This is a business you can count on. And now, to really send it home and give you a reason, as if $10 million every 28 days isn't enough, to give you a cause, to let you know that what you are doing is bigger than you. I know that what we are doing is bigger than me. We are on a mission, and that mission is to beat poverty. Every one of you who decides to join us and become a co-op business owner, every single time you make a payment into co-op business, every single time you make a renewal in co-op business, every single time one of your teammates makes a payment or a renewal in co-op business, we are helping 10 people avoid poverty. Every single payment that we make in Co-op Crowd has the opportunity to help 10 other people besides yourself. China couldn't beat poverty. The United States of America couldn't beat poverty. The World Economic Forum can't beat poverty. We can, because we have the right system. We have the right willingness, and we have you. Folks, we have it going on here at Co-op Business. And what is this one? Yes, yeah, right. So I talked about this earlier, but I need to tell you again. It's freaking me out. You're free. You have, if you were a co-op paid member, Co-op Crowd paid member, right now you are in Co-op Business. You are set up as a global business owner. You have the next 10 days to set yourself up for a lifetime of predictable, ongoing passive income. And the only things you have to do is have a willingness to help other people get what they want. Folks, over 20 years in the making, it's here. It's done. The table is set. Pick up the fork and eat. Because Co-op gets you money. That is the presentation. Keith, man, I am so excited.